very dramatically, hasn't it? Yes. Let's start it again. In the middle. Keep it going. There we go. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Oh, little flame. All the way out to the side. Over there. Over here. Right at that back. In this corner. Raise the roof. Make her feel very welcome. It's your next act to the second section. It's Jules Oliver.
Hello. Well, I'll tell you what, I am excited to be out tonight because I have got a child-free evening. Yeah, so after this I'm going to have a glass of wine and tomorrow a little bit of a lay-in, which is any time after 5 a.m, yeah. Now, I mean, the thing is, I've not got children. No. No, every day's child-free. Doesn't hurt to remind yourself, though, does it? Because I don't know about you guys, right, but I see it all the time on Facebook from my friends with children. Oh, the kids are away for the night, so excited. Well, I tell you what, you times that excitement by 365 days a year. You get my life. It is like springtime in Vienna, or that feeling you get when you find out that someone that was unfaithful to you has died. Yes. Oh, thank you. So, something else about me. Thanks, oh, you're lovely. Something else about me, I was an unattractive teenager. I looked like Rod Stewart with thyroid issues, I did. I do actually have a photo. There I am. But there is only so many times, isn't there, that you can moan about how much you hate photos of yourself before it dawns on you what you actually hate is your face. It's like, oh my God, no, delete that one. That is disgusting. Oh, it's a mirror. Great. Great. So at this point, I usually say, so who here's drinking? But I've seen you and everyone's drinking. Yay, yay. So I do have some good news for you because I have discovered the one good thing about a hangover, okay? And that is that you will never be as optimistic as when you're hungover, okay? Because there is nothing like that next morning when you're crying into a bag of frazzles held with trembling hands to make you truly believe that from this day onwards you are going to be teetotal, fit and healthy. I signed up for a marathon with a hangover. Okay. And it's not just me, right? Jessica Ennis, she went to Yates's Curry Club Tuesday, got hammered, got her tits out of the bar, now world heptathlon champion. Yeah. Mo Farah, stag do in Amsterdam, tattoo with Sebco on his arse, Olympic gold. And Tim Henman, well, he's teetotal. I think that proves my point. I do realise I need to get a more up-to-date sportsman than Tim Henman, but what are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? I don't like sports. But I'm going to be honest with you now, because you seem very nice. I've never been to an art gallery where I haven't preferred the gift shop. No, I don't think you can truly appreciate a work of art until you've seen it in fridge magnet format. No, you can't. Thank you. But, sorry, I have actually slightly messed the order up. I should have said this at the beginning because it's quite important. In fact, it is like the most important thing you need to know about me. And that is that I hate falconry. Okay, so if after this you hear I've gone missing, you're asked to join a search party to help find me, don't go to a falconry display. I will not be there. Okay. No punchline, just hate falconry. So, anyway, moving on. So So I was having a nice day out with my mum recently, but it was quite windy as it has been. So she had a little bit of a Marilyn Monroe moment. Yeah, she died of a massive barbiturate overdose. Oh. Oh, Mum. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. But yeah, but talking about hurtling towards death, I did actually turn 43 a few weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. And I don't mind being in my 40s. Like, on a good day, I go so far as to say it's better than being dead. And, you know, I look at Gwyneth Paltrow and I think, well, she's in her 40s and hot. Maybe I'll be like Gwyneth, but without the vaginal steaming. So have we all heard about this vaginal steaming? Yeah, some have, some haven't. So just in case you haven't, it's a 100% genuine thing. You can Google it, just don't Google it at work. I've learned the hard way. Yeah. And apparently a lot of A-list celebrities are doing it, and the steam is supposed to be very cleansing for your tuppence area, shall we say. Sorry. I mean, it's called vaginal steaming. We all know what I'm talking about. Here we go. And the thing is, each to their own, but you wouldn't want a cup of tea round Gwyneth's house, would you? You wouldn't know where the kettle had been. You'd be like, it's all right, thanks, Gwyneth, I won't have a cup of tea, I'll have a glass of wine, please. Oh, you're teetotal. Why the fuck are we friends, Gwyneth? Honestly. If you don't learn anything from tonight, just learn never become friends with Gwyneth Paltrow. She's a fucking nightmare, I tell you. Yeah. But on celebrities of that ilk, because Zoe says I am called Jules Oliver, I do need to make it clear to you that I am not Jamie Oliver's wife. No. I've not been impregnated 5 times by a fake cockney. That is not the way my life has turned out. No. But I'm sure some of you are thinking, though, but how do we know she's not the real Jules Oliver? So to prove it, you might be, you never know, you might be. Right, so to prove it, I've written a list of the differences between us. Now, she got paid £1.5 million to appear in a Sainsbury's advert, whereas I consider kitchen roll to be a luxury item. Yes. I mean, you've got tea towels and toilet roll, it's just not necessary. It's not. It isn't. Her husband's a multi-millionaire chef. My boyfriend ruined our wok when he was trying to fry a cabbage cream egg. This is true. And she has got children with names like Daisy Boo and Buddy Bear. And I'm not a wanker. No. Oh, thanks. So my next little bit of material, I like to call emails from my dad, because funnily enough, I'm going to read you some emails from my dad, because I've realised that he's a freak and I don't see why I should be the only one to suffer. So if you'll indulge me, please. So this is my dad sent me a message to give me some suggestions on my comedy. So, Jules, I meant to say, do you remember in Britain's Got Talent, there's a girl musician called Lettuce? Well, I wonder if you could get some laughs by asking members of the audience what vegetable their partner would be called if they were ordered by the government to have a vegetable's name based on their personality or head shape. Yes. We've got some suggestions. For fruit, we already have Plum Warner, the famous cricketer. And Peachy's Geldof, in brackets, R.I.P. sadly. There may be some mileage in it. Best, Dad. And this, I mentioned before I signed up for a marathon, and this was my dad's motivational message to me. Jules, you can do it. Think of Grandad 100 years ago in his trench, knee-deep in mud and being bombed and shot at by the Germans. 58,000 soldiers killed or wounded in one day on the Somme. The worst day in British military history. What's a 26-mile run? Anyway, good luck, best dad. And I'm always a bit unsure about whether to read this one out, but I'll go for it. So, hi dear, this one was on holiday in Wales. Hi dear, we're in the premiere in Real. We're in room 31. Ched Evans was in room 14 when he raped that girl here. Would highly recommend premiere-ins. Room clean and staff very helpful, as well as comfortable bed. Best dad. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he always signs off with best dad, but I think there's kind of quite a lot of evidence there that maybe he isn't the best dad, yes. And the thing is, right, if the bird doesn't come back, not only is it shit falconry, but you're just left with a man stood in the field with a big chunk of meat attached to his arm. That's not good for anybody. Right, well, I'll leave you with my final thoughts. And that is, do you think that Chinese people walk past Weatherspoons and say, oh, look at all the English people eating in there. Food must be good. Anyway, you've been lovely. Thank you.
Jules, Oliver, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The fun continues. We have one final act for you in this section. Please.